In the perpetually twilight of the Aurora wastelands, a ginger cat named Rusty returns to his small snow-covered home. The auroras paint the sky in shifting greens and purples, but a sense of unease hangs heavy in the air. Upon entering his home, Rusty finds it eerily empty. His family, his mate Luna and their two kittens Spark and Flicker, are gone. A strange, cold darkness lingers, and the bioluminescent moss that usually lights their home is dim and dying. Panic begins to set in as Rusty searches frantically for any sign of his family, his calls echoing unanswered in the frosty air. He discovers a set of unfamiliar tracks leading away from the house and into the desolate wasteland. Determined to find his family, Rusty sets out, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and resolve. The journey takes him through treacherous icy plains and past glowing skeletal trees. He encounters other creatures of the wastelands, a wise old owl with luminous eyes who offers cryptic advice, and a pack of shadowy wolves whose intentions are unclear. Each encounter tests Rusty's courage and pushes him closer to the heart of the mystery. The climax occurs when Rusty discovers a hidden cave, the entrance concealed by a curtain of frozen waterfalls. Inside, he finds his family trapped within a cage of shadows, guarded by a large, shadowy creature. Rusty must use all his wit and courage to outsmart the creature and free his family. After a fierce battle of courage against the dark creature, they are reunited, and together they journey back home, the auroras seeming to shine brighter than ever before. Back in their home, they work together to rekindle the bioluminescent moss and banish the darkness, their bond stronger than ever. Rusty, Luna, Spark, and Flicker huddle together, safe and warm, a testament to the enduring power of family in the face of the unknown. In the perpetually twilight world of the Aurora wasteland, where the sky dances with ethereal auroras and animals emit faint natural light, a determined orange tabby cat embarks on a perilous quest. Driven by the desperate need to find his missing family, snatched away by an unseen force, the cat ventures into the icy wilderness. Each day is a struggle against the biting cold and the lurking dangers of the frozen landscape. He relies on his instincts and the faint, luminescent tracks left by his family. One morning, on the brink of despair, exhausted and losing hope, he stumbles upon an ancient aurora tree. Its branches shimmer with prophetic light, beckoning him closer. The tree reveals a vision of his family held captive in a dark fortress, guarded by shadowy figures. The path to them is fraught with peril, leading through treacherous terrains and encounters with formidable creatures. Emboldened by a renewed sense of purpose, the cat embraces the challenge, knowing that the fate of his family rests on his paws. He continues his journey, guided by the tree's light and his unwavering love for his family, ready to face whatever darkness lies ahead. Along the way, he meets a wise Arctic fox who shares knowledge of the land and its secrets, and a strong, silent snow leopard who becomes a steadfast ally. Together, they navigate the dangers of the Aurora wasteland, their bond strengthening with each obstacle overcome, their hope burning brighter with each step closer to the dark fortress. In the perpetually twilight wasteland of the eternal night Aurora, an orange tabby cat named Lumi embarks on a perilous journey through the frozen canyon. Lumi's mission is to find clues about her missing family, who disappeared months ago while searching for a legendary warm place said to exist beyond the icy plains. The story begins with Lumi struggling to survive alone, hunting bioluminescent rodents and sheltering in ice caves. Her resolve is fueled by memories of her family and a small, tattered map they left behind. One day, Lumi discovers a set of ice claws left behind by a fallen traveler, a tool that could help her traverse the treacherous ice walls of the canyon. As she ventures deeper, Lumi faces numerous challenges, navigating precarious ice bridges, evading the gaze of glowing-eyed ice wolves, and enduring the biting cold that threatens to extinguish her own light. A pivotal moment occurs when Lumi encounters a wise old Arctic fox named Kale, who reveals that the warm place is not a myth, but a hidden geothermal valley guarded by ancient ice spirits. Kale warns Lumi of the trials ahead but offers guidance, teaching her how to read the aurora patterns for navigation and how to use her natural agility to overcome the canyon's perils. Armed with newfound knowledge in the ice claws, Lumi confronts the canyon's dangers head-on. She skillfully scales towering ice walls, narrowly avoids avalanches triggered by her movements, and outsmarts the cunning ice wolves by using their own glowing reflections against them. The climax arrives when Lumi reaches the heart of the canyon, where she must face the ice spirits to prove her worthiness. She performs a dance of light, mimicking the aurora patterns, showing respect and harmony with the natural world. Impressed by her courage and sincerity, the ice spirits allow Lumi to pass, revealing the entrance to the warm place. Inside the geothermal valley, Lumi discovers not only the warmth and shelter she desperately craved, but also signs that her family had been there. Though they are not present, she finds a message etched into a warm stone, indicating they continued their journey further east, towards the rumored sunken city of light. Filled with renewed hope and determination, Lumi knows her quest is far from over, but she is now better equipped to face the challenges ahead, carrying the warmth of the valley and the memory of her family in her heart. In the perpetually twilight wasteland of the eternal night aurora, where the faint glow of bioluminescent creatures barely illuminates the icy landscape, a young ginger cat named Rusty embarks on a perilous journey. Rusty, known for his courage but burdened by the encroaching darkness that threatens to consume the remaining light, seeks guidance from the legendary elder owl. The land is plagued by shadow beasts, creatures born of the absence of light, who are extinguishing the natural aurora and the life it sustains. Rusty's mission is to find the Aurora Heart, a mythical source of light that can banish the shadows and restore balance. Along his journey, Rusty faces treacherous terrains, encounters glowing Arctic foxes and luminescent hares, and narrowly escapes the clutches of the shadow beasts. He finally reaches the elder owl's hidden ice cave, nestled deep within a glacial ravine. The wise owl, adorned with aurora-colored feathers and ice-frame spectacles, reveals the prophecy of the Aurora Heart and tasks Rusty with the seemingly impossible mission of finding and igniting it. The elder warns that the journey will test his resolve and courage, and that only a pure heart can awaken the Aurora Heart's power. Equipped with the elder's cryptic map and fueled by hope, Rusty sets off on the next leg of his quest, determined to save his world from eternal darkness. In the perpetually twilight wasteland of the Aurora Barrens, Orange, a courageous tabby cat, embarks on a perilous quest to find the lost Aurora Heart. This legendary crystal holds the key to restoring balance to the land, where the perpetual aurora borealis casts an ethereal glow and creatures emit a faint natural light. Orange's journey begins at the edge of a frozen forest, guided by ancient feline legends whispered among his clan. He faces treacherous ice canyons, navigates glowing fungal groves, and evades the watchful eyes of luminescent predators. Along the way, Orange encounters other creatures of the barrens, a wise old Arctic fox who shares cryptic clues, and a skittish, light-emitting hare who becomes an unlikely ally. As Orange ventures deeper into the barrens, he discovers the ancient altar where the Aurora Heart is said to reside. The altar, weathered by centuries of blizzards and glowing with faint energy, is guarded by intricate ice puzzles and illusions. Orange, using his sharp wit and agility, overcomes these obstacles, his determination fueled by the hope of restoring warmth and light to his frozen world. Upon finally reaching the heart, Orange finds that its power has attracted a monstrous shadow beast, born from the darkness that threatens to consume the aurora. A fierce battle ensues. Orange, despite his size, uses his agility and the environment to his advantage, dodging the creature's dark tendrils and exploiting the altar's energy. Finally, with a burst of courage, Orange leaps onto the altar and ignites the Aurora Heart. The crystal erupts with vibrant light, banishing the shadow beast and showering the Aurora Barrens in warmth and color. The land begins to thaw, and the creatures rejoice as life returns. Orange, hailed as a hero, watches as the aurora intensifies, promising a new era of hope and prosperity for the Barrens. In the perpetually twilight world of the eternal night Aurora Wasteland, a brave ginger cat named Lumi finds his family enslaved by shadow monsters. These creatures thrive in darkness, their forms shifting and menacing, and they've extinguished the Aurora Heart, the source of light and life in the wasteland. Lumi embarks on a perilous journey to the ancient altar where the Aurora Heart rests. Along the way, he encounters glowing Arctic foxes who guide him, luminous owls who share ancient prophecies, and battles smaller shadow creatures, growing stronger with each challenge. Finally, he reaches the altar, now surrounded by a legion of shadow monsters, their eyes burning with malevolent energy. Lumi, small but determined, uses his agility and wit to evade the monsters, reaching the dormant Aurora heart. He focuses all his energy, remembering the warmth of his family and the beauty of the Aurora, and unleashes a spark of light within himself. This spark ignites the Aurora heart, unleashing a blinding wave of light that banishes the shadow monsters and restores the Aurora. Lumi's family is freed, the wasteland blooms with bioluminescent flora, and he is hailed as a hero, the one who reignited the light.